Hi, it's Gila Nehemia, psychoerotic, self-love poet, mentor, and mystic. I want to thank any of you who are joining, and I want to thank anybody who's going to be on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Gila Nehemia. I am your host for this 21-day series on intimate self-love affirmations. And we've been doing an affirmation every day on part of the body. So as a recap, we started with the hair, and I gave affirmations of I love your hair. We do movement every day. So that was I love your hair. My hair is amazing. It's seductive, and I would just like some of you to just remind yourself to feel your luxurious hair and how beautiful that is and how healthy it is. And then yesterday we did the forehead and the third eye. So we affirmed how intuitive we are, how we trust our intuition, how we trust our inner knowing, and to just reaffirm that to yourself now. And I wanted to just say a few things. Some of our mental patterns are in our brains. Like we sometimes we say some things that don't really help us, and to just acknowledge that. But we know that we can shift that by trusting our inner knowing. So that's part of the affirmation, that we know we can shift it by trusting our inner knowing. Those of you who do tapping, tapping is actually right here as well. Tapping is here. So that is also something you can do. So if you feel that is helping you, you can tap while we do the affirmations. So today we're going to be talking about our eyes, our beautiful eyes. There's something that I found I want to just thank all of you who are coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I want to know how you're feeling. So if you want to type it in the comments, I'd like to actually know if you can type it in, because the other day people were typing in and I didn't see anything. So I'm just going to be checking on Facebook if anybody is typing anything in, and just wanting to make sure that I can see it. So please type it in so that I know that you're there. So we are going to be focusing on the eyes. The eyes are so important. The eyes are amazing. It's like one of the most complex sensory organs in the body, and just second to the brain. And I put in all sorts of information about the eyes. Let me just bring that up for a moment, because I don't remember everything. The eyes are the window to the soul, like that. That's Shakespeare, taken from the Bible. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. And that is just, also the light and the darkness. I think, it's the amount of light and darkness that comes through the eye that dilates the pupils or not. But what is beautiful is that psychologists have seen that, the pupil size is a cue to sexual or social interest, which is also kind of fascinating, and I'm sure you've seen, when people are interested in you, their eyes open up, and the pupils get bigger, and they're just like, it's involuntary, you don't even control it. It just happens. So that's just amazing. So before we begin any further, we'll do a little bit of movement. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do a little bit of movement with my body. I'm going to show you some eye movements to do as well. So I'll move my body a bit, and then I'm going to come back down so you can see my eye movements. We're going to do some eye exercises because I want you to just feel your eyes. So I don't have any music today, but without any music, let's just move around. Let's just shake it out like we do every day. Just shake it out. Anything that's been happening in the day, let the stresses go. Just feel really free. And make sure that you're actually doing it with me and you're not just watching. You're just shaking. Maybe you can massage your eye a bit. Allow your eyes to move around your room, to really just see where you are. Be aware of everything as you're moving. Whew. Just feel into that for a moment. You can even close your eyes to also give it some rest. Yeah, so just like shake out your legs. Shake, shake, shake. So good to get the adrenaline moving. And we're going to be doing some breathing exercises soon, but just shake it out a bit. Now we're going to do some eye exercises. I used to be an Indian dancer, so but you probably know any of these. So we're just going to follow me. You're going to look up, and we'll look to the right, look down without moving your head, and look to the left. We'll do it again. Look up, look to the right, look down, look to the left. Do one more time. Look up, look to the right, look down, look to the left. We're going to move the head to the side, up, to the left, down. Again, right, up, side, down. And then we're going to do this. I want you to, the eyes are very expressive. So I want you to play with me. We're going to just play with expressing our eyes in different ways, like, oh, you're shy, or you're just like, like very kind of alluring, or you're angry, or you're frustrated, or you're sad. You're sad. Or you're like flirtatious. Play with your eyes, like just have fun with your eyes. Move it around, be quiet, like close them. And just play around with how your eyes can look. In Indian dance, we would like to do this to kind of accentuate the eyes. We would use hand movements to accentuate surprise, like it's fun. So I just thought I'd throw a little bit of that in there, or like fear, so you can, and you play with the eyes, and my daughter, one of my daughters, is also very expressive when she was a child. Just her eyes, and her facial movements, and it's actually also good exercise for your face. So it's really good exercise to also to move your eyes even when they're closed. So let's do that too. We're going to go up, side, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. So you were moving your eyes as it was closed. So I hope you did that. We were doing the same movements that we were doing before, but with our eyes closed. So just to kind of get in control of that movement. I wanted to just add that the eyes have, because they're the largest sensory organ, a lot of information comes through your eyes, like what you see becomes so important. I've depended on my eyes for so much of my life. I had a really, really good vision for a while until I started working on the computer a lot, and then I needed glasses. But I depended a lot on my eyes, and I didn't always allow my intuitive intelligence to lead. So I thought whatever I saw, that was the reality. But in a lot of cases, it isn't. What is what you decide. That's why we started with here, the crown chakra, opening up the crown chakra with your hair, right? Going like this with your hair. Then we moved into your intuition, your forehead, your third eye. Now we're in the eyes. Now what you see, it's what you're seeing. This is the environment. You need to move. You're moving around, and you want to be aware of where you are. Though that what you see is not necessarily everything. It's what are you sensing? What are you feeling? What are you envisioning? That's where the eyes may not tell you the full story, which is why it's also important to close the eyes. That's why we close our eyes when we meditate. So we don't want to be disturbed by what's around us, and we want to focus on within. So I felt like it's important to remember that from the crown to the third eye to the eyes, it's all a process that you're building upon. Open up the crown, by you're just, you're massaging, you're focusing. And then you focus here on the third eye, and then you focus on your eyes. And your eyes can, has many functions. It can be a modality of seeing. It can be expression. You can tell the truth. You can know if someone's telling the truth, whether they look at you in the eye or not. I've seen people where they tell me something and I know they're lying because they don't look at me. I'm sure people like that. They just sometimes they're too shy or they're not telling you the truth. And you can tell because people can look you in the eye when they say something. You are making a communication. Shakespeare says eyes are the window of the soul, as from Jesus, from the Bible. And why is that important? Because you can see information about someone through their eyes. You see through them. It's not the eye itself, but you're seeing through them. So that is just important because when you are able to connect your energies, you can see more. So it's not just the information coming from your eyes. And I'm sure you know this, but I just want to make that point because the eyes are a conduit to more. And it connects to your brain. It's very, very complex, the eyes. It has so many different functions. As I was reading about it, it's enormously complex. And I have a story about eyes, but I'll just focus on this for now. And I want to know if you guys have any questions about why I'm focusing on each part is because sometimes we think what we're seeing is what we are desiring, but it's actually what our vision is inside. When we focus on what's inside, we're going to actually see that on the outside. Everything happens within, and then it comes into our reality. So that was a big point I wanted to bring home today, is that focusing on here and here allows our then outside reality to occur. So we're going to take some breaths today, and we're going to just take regular deep breaths. We're just going to go 3 times. And the affirmations today about the eyes are, my eyes are beautiful. Just writing this down so you can see it. My eyes are beautiful. My eyes are expressive. I showed you some nice expressions with your eyes. My eyes are expressive. And of course, I'm sure you have many. So my eyes are expressive. Eyes tell a lot of your emotion. You don't have to say anything. You can just how you just look at your child or you look at your partner and you just already have a conversation with them without speaking. So eyes can convey a lot of information. As I showed you some things, like you just have this look, especially I used to be a teacher, so you just have this look, and you can exercise that. My eyes see the truth. I like this one because the truth is not always visible just in your reality. It's like you allow your eyes to see the truth. You trust in your third eye and your physical eyes to see the truth. My eyes see the truth. So you're combining. We're going to be combining as we go through this. We're going to be combining what we did the day before to the next day. So we build on our own self-love and our trust in ourselves and our body wisdom. Sometimes our eyes send us images of previous traumatic events. So how do we deal with that? We have to know that that is not our current reality. So that's also, we may see a person that reminds us of a previous partner. And what about that person reminds us? Is that person good for us or not? We're using multiple senses, our third eye, our crown chakra, and our physical eyes to determine what we're going to do next. And that's not just with a person. That can be anything. Driving a car, stepping out on the road. It's always this combination. And the last is my eyes are healthy. And why are these? And I'll post this in the Facebook group. My eyes are healthy. And when you say this with really like deep feeling, my eyes are healthy. My eyes are healthy. Then your eyes, if they need anything, you will be called to heal them. Maybe it's rest. Sometimes my eyes get tired from being on the computer or on my phone, and I just need to close them, shut down, or sometimes I wear my glasses. So I need to wear my glasses more. So listen to your eyes. Listen to what it needs. It is wise. It is talking to you. So listen. That's another big part of the series, is listen to your hair, listen to your third eye, listen to what your forehead is telling you. Listen to your eyes. Listen to the way, if it's red, listen by just being aware. Awareness is a huge part of growth and healing. So now we're actually going to do a short meditation while we close our eyes. And I'll do it for about 2 minutes. And I just want you to, if you can, just to be empty. It's going to be fairly quiet. And I just like you to concentrate on these affirmations. My eyes are beautiful. My eyes are expressive. My eyes see the truth. My eyes are healthy. So I'd like you to concentrate on those 4 affirmations as we just meditate silently. And I will use my singing bowl here that I have. I'm just going to make a sound. And then in 2 minutes, I'll make the same sound. So we're closing the end of the meditation. I'd like you to just very gradually open your eyes. And I'd love you to share what came up, if anything came up during that meditation. If you'd like to share that, I would like to share that what came up for me was to honestly communicate. Something that's important to me is honestly communicate with my eyes. So that's part of the reflection piece that is the end of every session that we do together, is what's coming up. I know people, as I said earlier, some people have talked to me and they don't look at me. And it's really important to me that I have the connection with my eyes when I'm talking to someone, or I can feel them. It's important that I connect, and it's usually with my eyes. And I can tell and trust myself when I feel like something is untrue. And so I'm just sharing that with you. Maybe somebody needs to hear that, which is why I need to, talk about it. But if you have felt that in the past or currently, or sometimes you don't look something in the eye, are you holding something back? Do you feel like somebody's holding something back from you? Or are you not being true to yourself? Can you honestly look at yourself in the mirror and say, my eyes see the truth? And look at yourself, because you are the truth. You, in your very light being, you are the truth. You embody the truth of your own experience, of your own creativity. You are the truth. Your reflection in the mirror, in other people, you see yourself, and maybe there's something that needs to be healed, or there's something amazing. So this is all about what your eyes are seeing and telling you. So that is something that's coming up for me that I just wanted to share with you. Does anyone else want to share anything? I'm just going to look on my page if I see anything about anyone wanting to share. Okay, I don't see anything. So if you'd like to share, please do. If you found that this was helpful, again, I'll just recap. We did the hair. If you haven't done it yet, go to video 1 to do how amazing the hair is, and that how we did like a really fun, sexy exercise about how we love our hair. And yesterday we did the forehead and the third eye, how we trust in our intuition, we trust in our inner knowing. And today was the eyes, how we see the truth. My eyes see the truth. And you can do eye exercises in the morning to strengthen your eyes and see peripherally. Sometimes we focus here, but we can actually see 180 degrees. So the more that you can actually exercise your eyes, you open yourself up to more experiences. More experiences, not just with your eyes, but with all of your senses, using here, here, and here. So we're going to be building on these. And the more that you affirm this in your own life every day, I'm so glad you're here. But this is also to create a habit of beautiful affirmations. And wait till the very end, because I'm going to put everything together and there's a special offer. So I'm going to be doing this for another 18 days. We're doing the countdown. So I did 21, 20, today is 19. So another 18 days we're going to be doing this. And I'm really doing this because I'm so excited about the winter solstice that's coming up on the 21st. Huge light portal. So I would love for you to be practicing this, so everything is open, so you can receive through your eyes, through your third eye, through your crown chakra, and we go all the way down to your feet, wherever we're going to be at that time. Tomorrow, we're going to do the cheeks, how important your cheeks are to your face, to your internal mouth structure. It's very important, your cheeks. And then we're going to connect from the nose into the mouth, which are already, we're already going closer into the throat chakra. So this is all very important for us to just affirm. The more that we affirm and we just get into every part of our body, we love ourselves. We appreciate that we need all of these parts of ourselves to be whole. And on the 14th, which is tomorrow, is a new moon. So I'm going to do something special because it's a solar eclipse. So we'll do something special. Plus, at 3:15 Israel time, 1:15 UK time, I will be interviewing one of my pivotal coaches who helped me go into the shadows, Lisa Magdalena. So that's going to be on my profile page and in my group and in YouTube. If you'd like to join, she's an amazing coach. She talks about emotional intelligence and mindset, and she really helps to take you inside and guide you through those shadows. So she was really an amazing coach for me. So I'd love for you to join. And again, that's going to be at 1:15 UK, 3:15 Israel time. If you'd like a deeper dive or want to know more about me, feel free to go to gilanahemia.com. And if you'd like to book a 15-minute chat right on my website, this is the link as well. And I do have a deeper dive if you'd really like to work with me. And it's 4 weeks where we meet once a week in Zoom and we really connect. And I do a number of different things, including writing, meditation, some of the things that we learned here to really find out what is challenging you that we could intuitively move through so it can open up more in your life. So that is my writing course. And I want to also share that yesterday, 12/12 was a huge, huge portal. And, many of us are releasing old patterns that aren't serving us anymore. Like they are just, being exuded from our life. They no longer resonate because we're moving into the new earth. We're moving into a new state of being and a more authentic state. We can truly open our hearts and live as we are. I consider myself a starseed. Maybe you do too, or maybe you're exploring that. So I know that I'm a way shower. I know that I'm supported by other beings. And that's what this is about. We're moving together. We're changing and aligning together, interdependently, collaboratively. So if you're feeling that call, continue to come on to these and connect with me. Let's get into a deeper conversation. Let's see how we can help each other to really move forward. I have a number of programs where, I've been working with clients for over 3 years, and I really enjoy it because the more that you live your authentic life, not only are you happy, but then your presence just helps others to do the same. So I want to thank you for being here today. I'm so happy that we went over our beautiful, beautiful eyes. Our eyes are our windows to the soul. Our eyes see the truth. And again, we did the hair. Video 1 was about the hair. Video 2 was a forehead. So if you haven't done those, please go back to video 1 and 2. And today were the eyes, and tomorrow will be the cheeks. So that's video 4, which will be tomorrow. I'm so, so happy that you joined. Namaste, Om Shanti, Shalom. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And please don't hesitate to connect with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.